Kathy's pinned.
And Kathy's what?
Pinned.
I pinned me. It should just be on me. Is it not? Okay, we're gonna start with 2 yellow, 2 blue on our backs. Let's get our ball. Let's get our ball in a band. Sorry, I should have set us up. My ball is a little soggy. Okay, let's start with the ball. Laying on our back, ball goes between our knees.
Sorry, what are your springs?
2 yellow, 2 blue. Heels are in line with the knees. Squeeze that ball and don't let go. Flex through the feet. And let's take it out and in. Find your neutral. Make sure you're not pushing into your lower back. And lengthening through. Closing the front ribs. Relax the back of the neck so you don't flatten through the neck. Let's do 4. And bring the carriage halfway in. Little in, little out, squeezing the ball, narrowing through the sit bones. 4, 3, 2. We'll take it all the way out and in 4 times. And bring it in. Good, let's switch it up. Your band. Sit your ball next to yourself where it's accessible. Let's do narrow V with band on our legs. And little push out on that, on the band. Find that V formation. So as you straighten your legs, you know what it feels like to come right back. Five. Last 2. And last one, let's meet up halfway. Little in, little out. Keep that external pressure on the band. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold the carriage still, little butterfly, just push out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold that external pressure and bring it all the way out and in 4 times. And in. Beautiful. Alrighty, let's take the band off. Go to wide stance. Heels on the foot bar. Find your neutral. And let's take it out and in. Or check what your booty is doing. You want to feel that booty engaged through the whole motion. Let's bring it halfway in. just lifting the height of our hand, keeping it neutral. Take it out and in. So keep dropping the pelvic floor to face your foot bar. You know, scooping up into a bridge tuck. 3, 2, and let's bring it in. And lower the sacrum. And a little rock back and forth. Okay, let's get our ball again. Between the knees, go to the balls of the feet. Heels, knees are parallel. Squeeze ball in. Pressing through the big toes. I moved my ball a little bit toward the middle of my thigh, so a little more comfortable. You can keep it where it's comfortable. You just want to be able to squeeze that ball as you squeeze your legs straight. 3, 2. Let's add the heels. Heels down and up. Carriage in and out. Squeezing that ball. Base of the booty stays engaged. Lower back stays neutral. Close the front ribs. Shoulders down. Three. 2. Let's meet at the top. 6 heel dips. Focusing mostly on squeezing the ball, of course, but the base of the booty, what is it doing? And let's bring it in. Let's take the ball away, just so we can prance it out. Not worrying about the ball. Let's pick a heel. Just hang out under the foot bar. Breathe into the stretch. Soften into the stretch. And lift and switch with the breath. And both heels high. Let's bring it in. All right, let's get our band again. Put it around mid-thigh. Or, yeah, around whatever's comfortable. Make sure you're not jammed up in your shoulder blocks. On the balls of our feet, narrow V. So press out to that V. So adjust your band where you find you're comfortable, but it's workable to really find that external pressure. Lift the heels high, squeeze them together, and all the way out and in. Do 4 more. Keeping the heels squeezed together here again, focusing on what the base of the booty is doing, focusing on pushing out on that band as you come in. Nice sustained pressure. And last one, let's meet at the top. Adding the heels in and lift and bring it in. Notice what the base of the booty is doing, especially as you lower and raise your heels. Pushing to that same V shape. 3, 2, And let's meet at the top 6 times, heels down and up. Booty squeeze, booty squeeze. Last 3, 2, and heels high, press it out. And both heels high, and let's bring it in. Good, taking the band away. Make sure you're not jammed up in your shoulder blocks. Lift the heels high. All 10 toes are in contact with the foot bar, but press through the big toe. And let's take it out and in. 3, 2. Bring the carriage halfway in, lift your sacrum just the height of your hand. Belly button pulls to the spine. 2. And last one. And bring it in, sacrum down, knees to the chest, and side to side. Make your way half an inch away from your shoulder blocks. Let's pull into little roly-poly, so start legs tabletop. Holding onto the back of your thighs, curl your upper body up. Imprint your lower back, take a look at that belly button pushing down. And now just pull the forehead and the shoulders toward the knees. And bring back to tabletop. Deepen, deepen, deepen. And tabletop, elbows stay nice and wide, so you're not doing the work in your neck or your forearms. 3. 2, pull the shoulder blades off. And last one. And release. Let's go legs 90. Hands back behind the base of the skull. Let's curl our upper body up, close the ribs, belly button pulls down. Let's lower our right leg. Spiral, right elbow toward the left leg. Pull in and cross, in and cross, in and cross. Keep pulling the belly button down. 3, 2, and scissor switch and spiral in the upper body. Make sure that it's your shoulder that is spiraling, your belly button pulls down, you're not craning in the neck. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it in, take a break. Good. Make sure you're not jammed up in your shoulder blocks. Dead bug start. Lower your legs down to 45, keeping that belly pressed into the spine imprinted into the carriage. And upper body curls up as your arms reach forward. Don't think of lifting your legs toward your forehead. Think of lifting your legs toward the ceiling. And open back up. Do 5. 4. 1. Let's meet up in that lift. Pull the fingertips forward, toes to the sky. Forward, forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Good little side wind. Your feet are on the foot bar. Take your knees to one side, try and keep that top knee even with the bottom knee. And come to the center when you're ready. Other side. And when you come through the center, roll to the side. And get up. Okay. Let's go to long box. One yellow. Okay, standing on the floor, hands are on the inside of the back corner of the box. We're gonna push out to a nice long spine. Let your weight pitch in toward your toes. Press your chest in for a nice expansive arch. Try not to drop the ribs, but tip your pelvis up toward that high ceiling. And then resisting the box as you curl under, coming into a kitty cat rounded back and push through. Find that arch, shoulders down, neck is long, close the ribs, belly button still pulling up, your weight's in your toes. And start with the pelvis, scoop, round, resist. One more time. Good, and scoop round. All right, we're gonna push out to just a flat back. So lengthen through the spine, your weight pushes into your toes, but we're neither arching nor curling, and bending through the elbows. Pushing carriageway. 5, 4, 1, and bring it in. Good, let's switch to one blue spring. Okay, left hand, or let's do right hand behind our back. Left hand is to that inside corner. You're gonna push out. You want your wrist in front of your shoulder. Push out. Find your flat back. Pitch your weight into your toes and single arm, keeping that elbow narrow. So you can push from the obliques, push from the shoulder as well. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully bring it in. And let's switch. Wrists in front of the shoulder. Knees are obviously bent. Pull the belly button up, close the ribs, pitch forward so your weight's in your toes. And then as you bring the carriage in, think of squeezing that elbow in toward the midline. Do 4, 3, 2, and let's bring it in. Good, elbows on the box. Push through the chest. Tap your hand, your elbow or shoulders with your hands. And bring it up. Okay. Let's stay on a blue. Sitting on the box facing our shoulder blocks. Our hands all the way forward in front of your hardware. Arms are nice and long. So we're going to do C curve with leg extensions. Okay, arms are nice and long. We roll back, pressing our feet into the shoulder blocks to start. Into the headrest to start, and roll back up. Arms, hands are not doing anything. Hands have a nice light grip. Hold that C curve. Left leg from tabletop. You could bring your chest toward that knee. Lengthen out. Lower. Toward 90. Make sure you don't counter by gripping with your hands. Find that deeper C curve. 2 more. Last one. Bring it 45, the tabletop. Bring that leg down. All the way up. Straighten through the spine. Exhale, push back. Let's meet up C curve. Right leg tabletop. Extend. Deepen that C curve. Check that you're not gripping with your wrists. Last one. Tabletop. Down. And bring it up. 2 C curves just rolling down. Finding that same deep, deep, deep place. Let's meet up in the second C curve. Right leg tabletop, left leg tabletop, hold it there. Pull your chest toward your knees toward your chest, deepen that C curve. And right leg down, left leg down, and bring it up. Good. Let's push back. I guess so we could stay on a blue spring for this. If it feels too easy, go to a yellow. We're on our small inner loops. Arms are nice and long, sitting up nice and tall. Pushing into chest expansion. Four. I'm staying on blue today. But let's meet up in that chest expansion, arms all the way down. Pull the belly button back into a seated C curve. Bring the thumbs toward one another. Palms reach to the sky. Tap the top of your box. Palms reach to the sky. So tricep. Make sure you're not putting this work in your lats or in your neck. I mean, traps for your neck. So your shoulders and neck stay nice and soft and supple. Put the work in the top back of your arm. And exhale, pull the belly in. 2 more. And this time, let's meet at the top. Thumbs toward one another, pinkies out. Thumbs toward one another, pinkies out. 5. Shoulders down. 4. Long neck. And last one. And let's float it forward. And let's cross our cables. Stay on the small loop. Rotate your palms facing diagonally out. Let's press out into snow angel. Lift in the chest. Do 4. Sitting up nice and tall here again. Do the work from the lats, not your shoulders and neck. 3. 2. And 1. Let's bring it in. Righty. Let's stay with our right hand holding the left cable. You're going to stay crossed. Just put the left cable back on the loop. Okay. Palms down. There's slack there. Doesn't matter. My other hand is helping square my shoulders. We're going to pull back with that elbow and go diagonal back extension. So it's like our single arm bow and arrow, but we are not turning. And we are using our other arm to sit up nice and tall. 3. Pull from the lats and the back of the shoulder. Press the shoulder down away from the ears. Bring it in. Good. Right hand in the left big loop. Left hand pushes into the box. Really use that arm to sit up nice and tall. Doesn't matter if there's slack on the cable, you're going to pull into a simple row with that elbow to get tension on the spring. And push back. Notice if you're spiraling in your shoulders. Notice if you're taking that arm so high that you're putting the work in the neck. Keep it low enough so you can feel the lats and the shoulder. 2 more. And last one. Beautiful. Okay, let's take both long loops. We are not cross table anymore. We're going to push up and out and around. So push up in soft bicep formation. Push up, out, and around. Let's do 3. 2. Take your time so you make sure that you're working through under the armpits and the lats, not the neck and the shoulders. Beautiful. Alrighty, stepping off. Let's take our foot bar all the way down, just so it's out of our way. Stay on a blue. I just remember you guys' machines. We're gonna lay with our head toward the headrest side, the shoulder block side. The edge of the box is at our brow line. Okay, holding onto the rails, I want you to pull yourself up to your risers. So I think they're high enough, right? Okay, reach your legs nice and long. Externally rotate a little bit. So you open the hip a little bit and you can tuck the pelvic bone into the box as you lift your belly. Shoulders are down. So let's just start with a lat pull, which is arms stay straight. I'm literally pulling with the muscles around my back ribs, that carriage forward and back, just by shrugging and pulling down with the lats. Keep tucking the pelvis, squeeze the legs long. Let's do 4. 3. 2. And 1. Now hold that lat pull so your lats are engaged. You're going to pull yourself forward and release. A little pull up, keeping your legs nice and long, squeezing through the legs. Tuck the pelvis, booties engaged, belly pulls up. Those front ribs are closed. 4. 3. 2. And we're going to meet in that pull. Pull your carriage all the way to the end of the frame. Release 2 inches, pull back. Release 2 inches, extending through the legs. Lower body stays engaged. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Lengthen through the arms. One hand goes to the frame. Slowly walk yourself back. Okay. Let's come onto all fours on the box. Just a little cat-cow. Rounding and arching. Release any weird tension that you had. Alright, let's meet tabletop back. Sit back ever so slightly in your hunches, so your wrists are nice and light. Right arm extends. And let's lift our left leg. And bring that left leg in.